In last session, we discussed about how to create reports using the report server process. Different reports like tabular reports and matrix reports, and how to create groups in matrix reports. Now let's see. This is a simple tabular report, and if I see the preview, you can see the data in tabular format. Now I'm dragging a matrix report item, and let me create a similar report in matrix format. Similar one as above. Okay. Now let me name as this. Okay, I'm executing it. I have two report items here in the report. One is tabular and another one is matrix. Let's see now. This is the tabular form, and you'll get there are so many records, and that's why you'll get so many pages. Let's go to the last one to see the tabular form. Sorry, matrix format. This is the matrix report. It's starting from here. So this is the difference between matrix and tabular. You can see the grouping of row items here in the matrix format, whereas in table format it's just simple. It's just like a table. Now let me interchange this. Why? Because we are going to use matrix a lot than tabular. So if it is on top, it's better. Okay. Now when I click on a particular report item, here I am clicking on matrix report item. You can see. When I click on this, then the row group is showing all the different groups available for this report item. Here you can see English product category name, English product subcategory name, and English product name. And if you see the second one, when I click on this, none of the row groups, it's just showing the details. Details means everything, the table. And there will not be any grouping factor, any grouping expression. So it is not going to group on any expression. It is just going to retrieve and show the table as is. What you are going to get, it will show the same. And you can add groups to this table and you can form a matrix. See, actually this is a tabular one, but here if you see, you can see it as Tablix properties. Tablix means a short form, it's a hybrid one. It is nothing but we have three different, earlier in 2005, we have three different report items to show report data. One is table, and another one is matrix, and the third one is list. So if you see all these three together, table and matrix and list. TA from the first one, sorry, TAB, LI from the second, X from the third. So this will form Tablix. Tablix means the hybrid of these three. Okay. Now actually this is a table what I dragged from here, and the first one is matrix, and I can convert the table into matrix format by adding groups. If I add group, then it will be a matrix one. I can convert this table into a matrix, and at the same time I can convert this matrix to table. Okay, and list we are going to discuss in next session. Now let's see. I mean, you can start developing a report with either table or matrix, and you can end up in designing the other one, like a table to a matrix one, a matrix to a table one. It's as easy. You don't need to delete everything and recreate them. You just have to add the groups. If you add the groups here, parent group, and then child group, and then child, one more child group. Let me add and show like this. This is the line for, and I'm gonna add one more child group for this. It is taking column groups. Actually, you have to give row groups. Let me delete. So now it's adding in column groups. Actually, we have to give row groups. So what I'm trying to say here is you can convert one form of report to the another form at any point of time. It's not a mandatory that you have to go with if you start with a particular format of report, then you have to continue till the end, or to make a new one, it's not like you have to delete and create a fresh one. Now let's see a couple of differences. This is our report, which has table and matrix, and this one has groups, 3 different groups, and this one has no groups. If there is no group, this table, add total will be disabled. You will not have this add total option. Because you are not grouping by any particular row item. Only that add total will be there for the measure item at the end. But here the case is not like that. You can add the total for each group. Now I am adding the total. When I right click on this category text box, I'm getting the total and I'm adding it after. It's asking whether you want to add before or after. I'm adding it as after. Okay, let me preview it and see the difference. And if you see this is the matrix format. It will have total at the end of this group, which will give the total sum of the sales category group wise. And if you continue and see till the end, you will get the total of the all records in the table. Now here I am clicking on subcategory and adding a total now. Again I am selecting the option after. Okay, I want one more total here. This is subcategory wise total, and whereas let me scroll this one a bit down, and this one is category wise total. And similarly, I have one more group. Let me add total for this one after. I have 3 different totals now. One at product level, and another one at subcategory level, and the third one at category level. Here only one is possible, that is for measures. Now let's see how the totals will be displayed. This is the product wise. It will take all the product sum of a particular subcategory. Here, this one. And next one is, it will give at the category level, and then overall. See, this is the category level, subcategory level. and this is the product that belongs to a particular category, and this is the category total that belongs to a particular, sorry, subcategories level that belongs to a particular category, and finally at the end all the categories total will be displayed here. This is how you can configure your report. You can for subtotals. If you want to show the total at any level of the group, at any group level, you can add that as easy as this. Okay. Now, how it looks when we add the total before uh, each and every group. Like here we selected the option after. Okay. Now let me select the option before. For everything I am selecting before here, like this. It depends on you guys want to see the total first and then the breakup. So that's why people prefer to have a totals before the product values or any item values. Now, if you run this report, you will get the totals first and then the detailed value. This is the total value of all categories, and this is the total value of all subcategories that belongs to this bikes category, and this is the total of all products that belongs to mountain bikes subcategory. So this is how you can see the totals first and then the detail value. And as I didn't remove the after one, this one is also repeating. You can have both at the same time, both the totals at the same time. This is how you can set the subtotals, and this is at the product level. I added one more total. Oops, sorry. This one is enough, I guess. Now let's discuss about couple of properties, group properties. We have so many groups here defined for the first report, and let me remove these totals. I don't need this many totals here. So how to remove the total? See here I have a complete row. I mean, with the name total. I can right click and delete the row. So the total will be deleted. Now here at this level on the total, if I click, if I click on delete row, only the total will get deleted. Here also normally this is the complete row, but it won't get deleted. Only this particular row with the name total will get deleted. Like this. To delete only rows. Now I have only matrix format and table format report without any totals. Now when I click on this matrix, all its properties are getting enabled, and row groups are also. Let's see what are all the properties we have for the row group. If you double click on, you will get the row group properties, or simply you right click and click on the group properties. The first page, I mean there are so many pages here: general, page breaks, sorting, visibility, filters, variables, and advanced. And the first one is nothing but what is the group expression? How you want to group these? I have a group defined here based on what column, what field you want to group. As I selected English products category for the group, it is taking by default English products category name. So it is going to group the data based on English products category name. I can change it to any other field available. For example, if I can change it to English product name and see how it is going to act. it lacks very strange. The first one will be grouped by English product name, and second one will be by subcategory name. So it will be like a table format. This first one is not grouping by category. First column is grouping by English product name. English product name will be 1 to 1. So the values it is showing will be of category, but grouping based on English product name. So whenever there is a value for this combination, bikes, mountain bikes, and mountain bikes 100 silver 44, the same with road bikes, road 650 black 62, it will show a separate record. Let me show you an example in SQL Server. So that you can understand how this grouping will occur. Now let me take the same query what I have here. So this is a simple inner join of tables and showing the data. Normally, if I group by all the three columns present here, and I'm taking sum of sales amount. You see, it is grouped by accessories, but it won't show like how it is showing in SSRS, but everything is grouped by first accessories and then English product name and then English product subcategory name and then the product name. Now when I don't group by these, okay, and instead of this English product category name, if I group by product name only here, the display will be category name, but it will be grouped as many times as this one has. This one has value. Okay. So when you group by the least value, leaf level, this is the leaf level in this hierarchy. Category is the highest level and subcategory is the next highest and product name is the last level. If you take the hierarchy, it will be like one to many. Like this. This will be your category. Each category will have subcategories, many subcategories, and each subcategory will have many products. If I group by this on the first part here, in this part, then all these values will be grouped into one, and there will be many values in common. This product value, and this product value will be the same category. So this one will be grouped and form one single value, just like with earlier. Now, if I show the value of this, and if I group it by this product, so this is the leaf level, and hence it will split and it will show all the values in different rows. It will be like a tabular format. So while grouping, and if it is following a hierarchy, then we have to give in the same hierarchy. If I group in the reverse order, let's say product first and category second, and subcategory second and category third, then it won't give any meaning. No need to group first. Why? Because I'm trying to group the value product name in the first place, which is having so many. That's the leaf level. It has so many records, so many different products. So it will show the output of that one will be a tabular format, as this is the leaf level. So this is just an example. What will happen if you change the group? Grouping should be proper and it should be in sequential order. Parent-child hierarchy type. Okay, now this one will show based on what field you want to group the data. And you can write expression, you can write your own expression, you can modify, you can concatenate data, or you can add some value and all. But for grouping, generally it will be straightforward column. And if you see the second page, it is page breaks. Between each instance of the group, also at the start of the group and also at the end of the group. So what is meant by page breaks? If you see, this report is continuous now till the end, the first report. Now let's see, this is the page group, sorry, page breaks. First let me change it please. This one is still having English product name. Let me change it to English product category name. Page breaks will break the page once the group item is in. For example, you have three groups, bikes, group values for English product category name. One is bikes and another one is accessories and another one is clothing. If you see, once the bikes end, actually bikes end in a third page with only two rows, but still the page is break. There is no other value after this. And if you go to the next page, accessories is started fresh. And if you go to the next page, clothing started fresh. Even though you have some page size here where you can fit more data, it will break the page and it will continue in the next page. Okay, and there is a break between the last item. Once the last item is completed, there is again a break. Okay, what will happen if I give breaks for all the groups? This group and the third one. Or now let me show you an example how it breaks so that you will get clear idea by having the page breaks for the English products subcategory. Also at the start of the group means when the group starts it will break. It's as good as having a break of each instance. And group when both, I mean even we have both the items checked, it will be same as have page breaks. That's why you. Now the first one is bike category and it has so many subcategories. And first one is mountain bikes. Mountain bikes have some values and it ends here. And the next subcategory comes in fresh page. And this one ends and the third one you can see in fresh page. Fourth one you can see only one item but still in fresh page. Fifth one, the page is break and showing in the next one. So like this, page breaks will be helpful to break the page by any group wise, by any group. Whatever the group wise you want to give, it will break the page. Now if you see there are three items for helmets, all the three are coming in the same page and the next subcategory item is going to the next page. What will happen if I give the same page breaks for English product name? If I give it, then every row will be in a fresh page. Why? Because it's the least level. So it will break in such a way that every record will come in a fresh page. And let's see how it looks. This is mountain 100 black 38 is in one page and the next one is in another page. So like that every record. This is the level I've given now, the page break at English product name level. So for each English product name, it breaks into a fresh page. Like that you will get some thousands of pages. Like how many pages to have that many number of records you will get. This is about page breaks and let me delete these page breaks. Normally we will not have page breaks for the child group, grandchild group. Then normally we will have these page groups for the parent group. That is the first group in the grouping, row group items. Let's have this group page break as is. Now let's see the third page here, that is sorting. How you want to sort the data. Now add, when I click on the add, then it will ask how to sort by. I can give any column name. English product category name by start from A to Z. And if you see here, already it's showing A to Z. I think bikes is coming first, clothing is second. Sorry, it's not ordered now. Let's see whether it is gonna order in A to Z format. Now accessories is coming first and bike is coming second and clothing third. Let me change it to the other way. This is ascending order. A to Z means ascending order. If I convert it into Z to A, it will be in descending order. Let's see whether it's gonna display in descending order or not. So the first one is clothing now. We have only three. One is accessories, second one is bikes, and third one is clothing, and it's starting from clothing now. And it's end with accessories. So it is showing in descending order. Now we can give multiple items, not only one, like now it is sorting by only English product name or English product category name. I can add one more saying that English product subcategory name. This is from A to Z and this is from Z to E. Which means first it will order based on English product category name in ascending order, and the items in each category name, there are subcategories, will be ordered in descending order. And let's see how it looks. So this is accessories. One second. See here, I have given sort by English product category name is the first one and English product subcategory name is the second one. But if I see the report, it is showing in the wrong way. That means accessories, okay, it's A to Z, fine. This should be, what I've given is, the second condition is order by subcategory descending. But remember, I have applied that one on the column 1 only. So when I apply that one for the column 1, the first condition is order by accessories. So this one will get applied. And the second one is subcategory wise descending. So that one won't apply to this. Why? Because the first one is set and the second one is not part of that. Values are not part of this. Okay. Next page is visibility. We have a couple of options. One is show and second one is hide and third one is show or hide based on an expression. Okay. Now let's see one by one. Show means it will show that particular column, particular group column. If I click on hide, then this group will be hidden. Let's see that. Okay, the complete group is hidden. The group value category, this part is hidden, and if one column is hidden, the complete table will go for it also. You're not going to show anything. Can you show a table? If you get this one, if you hide one column, then everything will be hidden. And let me show how to hide a particular value here. What I am telling the server is hide the complete category name. This complete category name will be hidden and hence the complete row. Okay. We can hide a single item or a single row group item. Let me show that by selecting this option show or hide based on an expression. Now I am writing an expression here. If this is how we have to write it to check the if condition. If what is the field name? English product category name is equal to bikes. Okay. What is the true part? If it is valid, what should happen? It should be hidden. I don't want to show the value, show the group if it is bikes, comma, else show it. So this expression means whenever the English product category name value is equal to bikes, don't show it. This is the true part. and this is the false part. If it is not equal to bikes, then show it. We have two other items which is not equal to bikes. One is accessories and another one is clothing. And let's see how it is going to display, what it is going to display. The first case I showed all the category names, and in second case I hide all the categories. Now third case I'm showing only bikes. If you see, okay. Now let me go back to this. I'm very much normally I get confused in this one. If this is valid, visibility is false. Else hidden is false and hidden is true. Okay. And every time, whenever I write this expression, whenever I try to hide any particular group item, like if I have 100 group items for a row group, then every time I will give in a reverse way. Every time. Till now, I've used it more than 100 times. Every time I've given it in reverse way, and then I will correct it in like interchanging the true and false. So now, whenever it is bikes, it will display this condition. If this is the condition, if it is bikes, it will display the value, or else it will hide the value. Okay, and you can see it clearly by running the report. So this visibility option is available for each and every text box and each and every item in the report. You can hide or you can show by setting some conditions like this. See, now if it is bikes, it will show the values, and for rest it is hidden. It is not going to show the values. So it's just due to the condition what I have written. We have three different options possible to hide a value of a group or to hide the complete group. One is completely show and another one is completely hide the group. If you hide one column, the complete report will be hidden. I cannot show 5 columns by hiding the first one. It will be like complete hide or complete show. And the third one is it's based on expression. Okay. Whenever I click on show this in this example, it is gonna show category values. If I am asking it to show all the category values, then I will get the complete table grouped by category, subcategory, and product. If I say hide, if I hide this particular category value, let's say I have 10 categories, don't show any category value. That means where category not in those 10. So that means it is going to hide the complete table results. And third one is you can write a condition to hide couple of categories and to show a couple of categories. You can, it depends on your wish, writing the expression. If you see this expression what I have written, this is set expression for hidden. Okay, to hide. If this value is evaluated to true, whenever you have if condition, it will be evaluated to either true or false. Whenever it is evaluated to true, if it is successful, then what you want to do. False means don't hide. Hidden setting to false means don't hide. If it is evaluated to false, this if condition, then here it comes. You want to hide true. Understood? Here you can see hidden. Set expression for hidden. This expression we are setting for to hide the value, to hide the group items. So whenever this is evaluated to true, then it will not be hidden, means false condition, don't hide it, and else it is true. Generally a if condition would be like this in any language. If some condition check and if evaluated to true, then true path, else false path. Here we don't have else and all. It's a direct. One will be true part, and another one is false. False part. So whenever this condition is evaluated to true, I am checking whether this value is bytes or not. Whenever this value is byte, the hidden property will be set to false. Means it will be not hidden. It will be shown. And whenever this value is not bytes, then the hidden part will be true. So the remaining, apart from the bytes, for the remaining values, it will hide the data. And if you see here, only for bytes, I can see the data. So whenever, what is the value for this product name? Category value. Category value is byte. So according to my expression, this should be shown. So that's why it is showing. Whenever the expression is accessories, then I'm asking you to hide it. Let me interchange the true and false part here. Now, if it is bytes, then I'm asking it to hide. Else, I'm asking it to show. Okay. Now let me run and show the output. See, for accessories it is showing now, and for clothing it is showing, but not for bytes. So this is how you can write an expression to show or hide any category value. If I hide this category value, that means don't show this clothing value, then what will happen? The caps and the complete data that is showing in this page will be hidden. In the same way, if I hide this particular accessories, then the complete data that is showing in this page will be hidden. Why? Because if I hide, that means it is like writing a condition where category not equal to accessories. Don't show if it is accessories. So whenever you select on hidden or hide option here, then the complete table will be hidden. It will be only skeleton, only the headings will be available. All the categories will be hidden, and hence the subcategories, products and the sales amount too. Now there is one more option. Display can be toggled by this report item. Let's discuss about this while discussing about the next group item. Let me show now itself. For this one, this suits better, this option. Okay. Now, what will happen if I check this and if I select, I have to find out what is the expression name first. I want to show the subcategory only when I click on the plus button before this English product subcategory, English product category name. For that, I have to give this one as its toggle item. Toggle this value based on some other expression. So I am giving the toggle based on the category expression. What is this column name? First, let's see what is the column name here. This is English product category name 1. Why? Because this is the first one I created, and hence the name English product category name will be set to this text box. First I created the table report and then matrix report. So this one got the name of English product category name, and this one got the name of English product category name 1. Okay. Now let me toggle this item, report item, based on English product category name 1. So whenever I will get a plus sign now, before category items, see here, when I click on this, then only then it will get hidden. Actually here it should be plus when it is hidden, and when I click on it, this should be minus. In general case, generally in any report, if you see even SQL Server, first it will be plus. When I click on this, it will become minus and it will expand. When it is collapsed, then it will become plus. But here the case is different. When it is plus, it should be collapsed, but here it is expanding. And when it is minus, it should be expanded, but it is collapsing. The reason behind this one is the property here. This one will say what will happen when it is showing plus sign. When it is showing plus sign, if it is show, then it will show the value. Let me hide it so that whenever the plus sign is there, it will be hidden, and whenever the minus sign is there, it will show. Now see, this is the plus sign and it is hidden, it is collapsed. Now when I click on this, it is expanded. So this is how you can toggle the toggle one column based on the one group item based on the another one. Let me see the next page. Even the clothing is like the same. First initially it is collapsed. When I click on the plus, it is expanding. This is called as drill down report. It is drilling down and drilling up, drill down report. And you can toggle the same. You can also toggle the third group item by selecting the hide first, and then based on category, subcategory name one. Now if I run this, first it will be collapsed to category. When I click on this, subcategories will come, and when I click on the subcategory, I can see the products. So this is how you can create drill down reports using the toggle option available in the group properties. Here, this group properties. And let's see the next option, that is filters. It's like I can filter the data. Let's say English product category name is equal to bikes. Okay, it will show only if it is bikes. I'm filtering the resultant set. I may get hundreds of subcategories, but I'm asking it to show only when it is bikes. What will be the result now? The result will be an empty table as per my guess. See, this is empty table. Why? Because I'm asking it to show. I'm asking the server to filter the data for bikes, but in this case, for the visibility, I have given only if it is not bikes. So it is filtering bikes and not showing. I'm trying to show that, but if it is bikes, I'm asking the server not to show that. So the first case that will be evaluated to true is this non-bikes will be hidden. Sorry, these bikes will be hidden, and the second one is filtering by bikes. So I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get this bikes values, but it will be hidden. So let's do one thing, not equal to. Let me try with not equal to. It will filter everything except bikes. So now it is showing accessories, and it will show clothing also. And for example, if I don't know the spelling properly, generally if you don't know spelling properly, what you will do, you will write a like statement. L-I-K-E, like. So even you have this like here. For example, I don't know accessory spelling. So what I will do is, in SQL Server, what I will do is, I will give percentile like this. Where percentage symbol. English product category name like ACC, accessories. It will start, it will pull only the data. This one is missing in group. So it will pull the data only when it is accessories, like this. This percentage symbol is used to filter the data. This ACC should be there in the value, and it should start with anything if you give percentage symbol, it means that the value can start with anything but and end with anything. But in the middle, this ACC should be there. Somewhere in this ACC should be there in the English product name. And for all these things, this ACC is there. Now, how to filter the same in SSRS? The percentage symbol will not work here. What the replacement for that one is star symbol. You have to give star at the start and at the end to filter any value which is like the value what we have passed to filter any column. So now you see it is showing only accessories. Why? Because I asked you to filter the values that is starting or having the column values with ACC in it. This is how you can filter, and you can filter based on English product name also. This is the English product name I am taking, and let me go to the filter part. Instead of like, I am going to equal to, this is the value of English product name, and let's see what it is going to return. It has to show accessories. Oops. Is it of bikes or accessories? See, now it is showing, it is having the values which has okay, it acts like that only when there is mountain, then only it is showing. And the last value what we selected was actual mountain type. It was there only for the subcategory. So I will explain you that, and let me take the other one, clothing, and see whether it is filtering properly or not for this product category. So this is working fine when I search, when I filter the values based on category column, category group on this group. Okay, when I apply the filter for the other group, other column apart from this English product category, it is giving some problem. Let me check that, and let me explain you that in next session. Okay, this is about filters. Filters is used to filter the data. That's the main purpose. You can filter the result and set. You will get the data into your report, but after that it will filter before displaying the data in your report. And variables, let's keep this one aside for now. When we are discussing about this programmability, then we can discuss about this variables. And in advanced, recursive parent, you know this, whenever there is a employee-child relationship, recursive relationship, the same parent will, manager belongs to an employee, manager is also an employee, and then employee is also an employee. Whenever there is a recursiveness in any column, then we will use this recursive parent option, and we don't have such data here. And the data will be like this. Manager and the employee. In SSRS, we call it as parent-child hierarchy. Parent and child will be in the same table. So let's say the best example is select star from dim employee. See, this is the employee key, and his name is something, Guy Gilbert something here. And this guy will be manager to some other guy. So these two, parent employee key and employee key, employee key and the manager key, check whether it is available or not, will be having parent-child relationship. Okay, I think it is parent employee key, that is manager key, this one. Okay, these two will be parent-child relationship, recursive parent. So whenever you have data like this, then you can go with recursive parent, and we can, whenever I add this table to our report, I will display you. I will explain you that And the next one, in the same page, we have one more property, that is document map. This document map, if I select the first one, I'm selecting the product category name. What will happen is it will create a document map which will help me to navigate to that particular point. Let me create a document map for category, and let me remove this filter so that I will get some more data, and it will be easy for me to explain, to demonstrate the document map. Document map means like this. If I click on this bottle on cages, it will take me to that. Jerseys belongs to clothing, and it took me to this place. Okay, like this. And now let me give the document map of a couple of items, not one. For here, I'm giving document map of this same column, and for English product subcategory name, I'm giving the document map as subcategory name, and for product, I'm giving the document map of product name. Now see how this document map, and what is this? It's like an index in the textbook. Index will help you to navigate, to find out the page what you are looking for in it. Here if you see accessories and clothing, everything is listed here. The same hierarchy what you have here. I clicked on clothing, so this one is navigated. This one is taken me to clothing page. And if I click on something, again I'm back to accessories. Wherever I click, then it says that this particular item, it will take me to that particular item, but here it is hidden. Why? Because I've used the property toggle. That's why it is hidden. So now I want to see shorts. Shorts will be in clothing. So it is navigated me to clothing. Better thing is to test by remove the toggling option. Let me remove the toggle option. I'm setting the visibility to true and removing the toggle. And the third one also I have the same. I'm setting the visibility to show and removing the toggle. Now that document map will, you can easily understand what is this document map and how it works. Now I'm going to types and tubes. Click on types and tubes. So it has taken me to the types and tubes. And I click on bike racks. Now I'm going to tiring tubes. So here you can see touring type tube is displayed. Now let me click on clothing, vest, and click on classic vest L. Here it is, classic vest L size. So this is how the toggle map will make our work easy. Navigation part, it's like an index in the book page where you can find out the required page, and you can find out the page number and directly go to the particular page. This is the use of toggle map. Not toggle map, I'm sorry, it's a use of document map. Now this is my basic report, and both are Tablix formats here. This one is a Tablix and this one is a Tablix. Okay, both are Tablix. So let's see the Tablix properties too. There are a couple of properties, and these are easily understandable properties. You can easily understand this. First one is name, and the second one is if you want to show any tooltip. Tooltip means whenever the mouse is on, this one will work. The tooltip, the value whatever gonna show here will be selected. Will be highlighted, will be shown as tooltip. Let's say I am giving test, and whenever my mouse is on this Tablix, on this report, then it will show the tooltip as test. Let's see, I am here now. The tooltip is showing as test. I moved to this place. The tooltip is the same. Let me show this. So this is test. Whenever I move onto this report, whenever my mouse is on the report, mouse pointer, then it will show the tooltip. That is the purpose of tooltip. And you can have it for giving some proper meaning, and you can have expressions and complex expressions, and let's discuss about expressions separately. And what is the data set for this? The data set is data set 1. That means from where I am getting the data for this particular report, Tablix report. And page breakpoint. This is like again the page break, what we discussed in the grouping. In grouping we discussed about these page breaks, and what it will do is it will break the page whenever the page break is defined. It will take you to the next page. And report headers rows on each page. If I click on this, on each page the report header will be repeated. And the header column should be visible while scrolling. Let me show you these two examples. I selected this report header rows on each page, and header should remain visible while scrolling. For that I need this one to be even bigger. I'm dragging it so that I will get the horizontal scroll bar. Okay, now let me show the thing in a report. Sorry, by mistake I selected the page break, right? So first page break is here. Now I'm scrolling to the right. One second. This is the second page. I have category, subcategory and all. And this is the third page. Oh, the subcategory. The columns are not showing. And the reason for that one is you have to check some properties. You have to set some properties. Go to advanced mode here. Okay. You have to go to the advanced mode. And here for properties, keep together pixel data element. I selected these data for row headers, not for column headers, but I'm looking for column headers. We don't have row headers here. We have not created any row headers, and row headers is I've never seen that row headers till now. Okay, I've never worked on row headers, so we have to check the column headers, and these are column headers. I was confused. I mean, I thought I've given for column headers, and finally end up giving for row headers. So this is the first page. I have a category, subcategory on top, and this is the second page. The row header is repeating in all the pages. Okay, and now when I scroll it, it will scroll down. The row header will, the column header will be always visible. You can see the column header that is scrolling down, but not in a great way. It is giving you will get confused. Apart from that, it is of no use, and it will scroll to your right also to some extent. This is the use of row header, column headers, scrolling. Whenever you scroll, it should be visible and all, but not a great one. I feel this is what I feel. Okay, this is not a great option to have. The only thing what we prefer is repeat the header columns on each page. So whenever you go to any, if I have 1000 pages, and if I am at 50th page, then I should know what is the particular column and what is the each column and its header. I should know the column name so that my work will be easy for analysis. And the same, the visibility. Again, you can show this or hide this and show or hide this complete table based on some expression. Okay, if you set some expression like you can pass some other parameter value. If the parameter is so and so, like let's say I have a parameter. If I have a parameter value is equal to, if I selected India, then show this table, else don't show that. So like that we can set the visibility based on parameter values. or even some hard coding values. You can pass some hard coding value to the report from your SharePoint or .NET, and you can check that value to show and hide the report. I use this property when I was working in a report where there is a parameter summary and detailed. If it is summary, then I have to show only summary report, and if it is detailed, then I have to show detailed report. So I created two reports. I have used two report items in the same report, and I set the visibility based on um, what the parameter value. If the parameter value is summary, hide the second table. If the parameter value is primary, then let's say I have a parameter with the two values. Okay, I will demonstrate an example. View report data. I have a parameter. Report type. Not multiple values, visible, available values. I am specifying the values. I am not getting the values from query. I am specifying. One is tabular, and the value is tabular. Display and the value both the same. And another one is matrix. Matrix. Here, matrix. I created a parameter with two values. Okay, and if you see the same the parameter list, tabular and matrix. Now I am writing the condition. This is my matrix report. Visibility, show or hide based on the expression. If I can see the parameter now, report parameter dot value is equal to matrix. Okay, if it is matrix, then the hidden expression, hidden should be false for this. That means show this report. In the same way, this is my tabular report. I'm setting the visibility for this based on item. I don't need to show both the reports. I'm passing a parameter. I created a parameter to show based on the report type selected. If parameter type is equal to matrix, I'm giving the same but reversing the condition. If it is matrix, then don't show, else show. Or you can write it if the parameter value is tabular, show, and not, then don't show. Now here I am selecting tabular and clicking on view report. It will pass this value and it will filter. It will show or hide based on the expression what we have given. For the tabular, I have given an expression like show only tabular table. And if it is matrix, I have given an expression to show only matrix data, matrix tabular. See, now the matrix is there. Okay, and if you go to the last page, there is no tabular report. So the expression is defined in such a way that if the parameter value is matrix, then show matrix report. Yeah, if the parameter value is tabular, then show tabular. This is how you can set the filter visibility. Property visibility to hide and all. And filters is the same as the first one. You can filter the data, the one what we discussed in row group, and sorting the same as how you want to sort the complete report. I want to sort based on English category name in reverse order. So it will sort it in this way, whatever that way we defined it. And let me select the matrix to show the matrix report. Why? Because I have set the property to matrix report. So this is on third page. 1 second. That's it for today's session, and we're going to discuss about expressions, completely about expressions, and more objects like list control here, list control rectangle, and image, sub report, and chart controls tomorrow. Thank you.